Anyway, and then John F. Kennedy, the president, his son died in a plane crash with his wife. But he was his own pilot, so he was flying his own personal plane, private plane, I guess. I don't know what happened, but he and his wife and their lives were lost. You know, some people are like, maybe they got swept into the CIA and they had to make up, like, but you'd have to live a secret life for your whole life. So how about that? Rarely see the elevators working or like used. So anyway, here, and that guy's got a bike. He wants to go down to the subway system. City images. That's the art museum, all twisted up with like Egan's Oval and the circle around the art museum and everything. Ben Franklin Bridge all up in the house there. So this used to be a Strawbridge and Clothier years ago. Now it's filled with Five Below and other things. Lit Brothers building. It's a really pretty building is the thing, and it's beautiful with the lights. So we'll do the whole lit section here. Westchester University. Duncan. Philly Duncan. Hey. So, in fact, a friend of mine who often watches the channel, Joe Fagan, he sent me a photo saying that on the Valentine's Day menu for Dunkin' Donuts, they have Boston cream heart. So heart-shaped donuts that are Boston cream for Dunkin', and it just sounds a little something because people, you know, a bunch of Bostonians, you know, got dunked in water. Like, some people see the world this way, so I'm just telling you what they told me. So I don't know what to say about it, but it can get a little too conspiracy, and for the most part, these things don't happen. You know, although we have disasters often these days compared to when I was growing up. Although I remember the TWA flight, the Lockerbie, Scotland flight that crashed. It's like in the 80s, late 80s or 90s. So that's, you know, more modern. It's not like the 70s. I don't know what happened in the 70s. So that's what I told you. Little heart-shaped storage stools and stuff, all dressed in red. I'm thinking of a Christmas song that Kelly Clarkson sang, Dressed in Red, or All Dressed Up in Red for Christmas. It's an awesome song. It comes out around Christmas all the time. You'll see it on YouTube popping up. That's a crescent moon up there. It's a little hazy and blurry because there must be some cloud coverage, like just wispy clouds and stuff like that. So I'm walking back on Market, the north side of Market Street. I'm headed west. One can easily get confused because I live in, all of this is technically the eastern section of Philadelphia. The West Philly is on the other side of the Schuylkill River. So, but I'm headed in a westerly direction, and I'm on the east side of City Hall. So City Hall's way up there in green. It's probably hard to see through the lens right now. PSFS are the red letters on that high-rise building. That would be Philadelphia Savings and Fund Society. Just like WSFS in Delaware, Wilmington Savings and Fund Society. We have a WSFS up here close to my building where I live. So, right, it is pretty. Like the pretty blue building. That's part of the hospital, I guess. I guess it's part of Jefferson. I'm trying to picture. It could be more like offices of Jefferson. Now it looks greenish. You know, it's probably just like a clay and then with different lighting, it looks different. So now it looks like green. So the lights kind of changed the colors of that building. Now it looks pretty blue again. So I don't know where the lights come from for that particular building, other than over here, you know, some of the New York City style billboards. Another medevac over there. So to go through Ludlow and Market East or East Market. So they have a Jefferson station. It used to be called Market East Station. Now it's called Jefferson. You can get on around here or further up, I think, closer to Reading Terminal. Emergency, that looks like an ambulance-ish down there. Vermont, hey. Does anyone know anyone in Vermont? You know, apparently they got a lot of packed snow or powder snow up there. So people want to see if you'll yawn at the same time. Like that lady yawned and I'm like, I'm not gonna yawn. Oh, somebody has a pink bike. I used to have a pink one, but it targets people. So kids on bikes. It's fun. You know, it's a small group. They've had really large groups in the past. So right, usually South Street. Think of that way. So, you know, in the summer, there'd be groups up to like 100 kids, you know, riding backwards on South Street, going west. South Street goes east, and kids get all into this, you know, thing where they want to do stuff like that. And usually the shopkeepers all let each other know, guess what, kids are coming, you know, let people know, just so, you know, it doesn't become a major problem, and they keep an eye out and make sure it doesn't become a major, like, car crash issue or whatever. Kids getting hurt or whatever. Right, and this way, Chinatown is down 10th Street. So Chinatown's right down there. Right, she's like, that's what I thought, 9th. That's what I thought. So we're really on 10th Street. I know someone who lives at like 9 South 9th, I thought. Maybe it's a block, it must be a block east. But anyway, no one's really coming. Should I let this car? Oh, they got the table. Small fried food. So, fried food is addictive. It's a little secret, and I just had 3 Peel's mandarins. The Peels are a little bit more expensive than, say, Good and Gather, but I will say this, they're really good. Peel's tastes like Halos used to taste like, you know,